Hello and welcome to Antalya. Today we are going to fly to Cyprus and we are going to do so in the Cirrus Vision Jet. I think there's... Okay, I don't know where the sound comes from. So we are going to do so from runway 36 center and flying to Larnaca, Cyprus at runway 22. I have not yet reviewed the full flight. I am going to do that with you. So I planned for the Tom 1 Whiskey departure. It seems like we're going to have a speed limit that we are not going to cross, especially not while climbing. And pretty straightforward, above 8,000, not really anything else. Okay. Regarding the initial climb, the only thing I can see is the 8,000. Okay, quite simple. Hey, with that, let's turn the batteries on. And I will use the hotkey to turn the external power on. Let's close the door so it will not handle. I almost had it. Back the power into the headset. So pre-flight inspection, let's assume it's complete. Door is now closed and latched. Parking brake is set, batteries are on, generator switch is now on. External GPU is in use. Codec channel alpha is displayed. And we are not going to go with the strobe lights and all, because first we will do the initialization in the MFD.
Higher, 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 higher. Stall, stall, stall.
So far so good. And it would be a good idea to set the weight actually. So we need 1060. Okay, this is silly. Reset. So 1060. and baggage 40. No, it's fine. With that, let's do the FOB sync again. Hey, flight plan. So we are at Lima Tango Alpha India, flying Lima Charlie Lima Kilo. It's easier to follow. It's there. So at Tombi we will join Alpha 16. But first we will need to set these. So runway 36 center. I guess it's in the end only one whiskey. Load. Arrival. Runway 22. And bone 1 right Romeo. Okay, load. Also, I expect ILS 22. Runway is at 7, minimum is 207. And well, we will see if we're going to have let's stay with vectors. So at Tombi we are going to enter airway Alpha 16 to Dasni. Where we are going to change to Romeo 19 now. To Bonek. And then we are on the arrival. Let's expand these all. Just think how it fixes it. So map full screen. We will see that part. Alright. Seems okay. Strobe lights. Gas messages are fine. Thrust level idle. But before we do the engine start, let's ask for our clearance and let's listen to ATIS. Departure rate is 136125. Delivery 120.2. Check if it's the one that BeyondATC expect. And let's go 136125.
Around Antalya. Advise on initial contact. You have information? Charlie. Antalya Airport information, Charlie. 0852 Zulu. Wind variable. Temperature tree. Dew point 08. QNH 1011. Landing and departing runways. 36 center, 36 right. Transition level 150. Numerous cranes in operation around Antalya. Advise on initial contact. You have information? Charlie.
Okay.
Antalya Airport information, Charlie. 085.
So let's ask for the clearance. Antalya, very good morning. Cirrus Vision Jet Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet information Charlie on board request IFR to Larnaca.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Antalya delivery. Thanks for information, Charlie. Expect runway 36 center, Tomb 1 Whiskey departure. Squawk 1350.
Clear to destination by the Tomb 1 Whiskey departure, runway 36 Charlie, squawking 1350. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Read back. Correct. Contact ground 121.9 when ready for start or taxi.
121.9 for the ground. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Goodbye. 121.9. Okay. I wonder which tower we will get. Antalya ground. Hello, Cirrus Vision Jet Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Request engine start.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Startup approved and we'll call you for taxi. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, now thrust lever is idle. Holding the brakes. Engine knob. Run. We can hear the fuel pump. Engine button. Engine instruments. Ice protection will not be needed. External power is automatically disconnected. Oxygen master switch. Okay, let's set altitude to 8,000. We did not get any other. By the way, let's just check if these. There's the 230, there's the 8,000. We should be above 8,000, shouldn't we? No, below 8,000. Interesting. Okay, we will be below 8,000. And 36 center is 002. So heading 002. Okay, we will use either Echo or Golf for the taxi. Echo 5 or Echo 6, or maybe even Echo 8. Okay, caps are removed, passengers briefed, seatbelts of course, bleed air. Those are set. We do have our clearance, altimeter 1011, transponder 1350, initial altitude set, having also flight controls, rudder left, right, neutral, down, up, neutral, left, right, neutral, and flaps 50. Trim 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Flaps 50. Trim Toga. Okay, only the probe heat and the parking brake, which is correct. They are upright. Parking brake will be released. And we will of course check our brakes during the taxi. Just to make our life a little bit easier. Don't have to move that much around. Come on. Antalya Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, request taxi to runway 36 center.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, runway 36 center taxi via Alpha 3 Golf.
Alpha 3. Okay. Taxi to runway 36 center via Alpha 3 and Golf. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. I'm not sure Alpha 3 is anywhere near. So, departure briefing, landing lights will need to come on, and that's only when we are at the runway. clear. Faster than this. Momentum. Looks like we will need a bit more to get to the end of the runway. We did not receive any additional information which...
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Antalya Tower 126.1.
Tower on 126.1, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, goodbye. Okay, let's stop here at the holding point. So landing lights can now come on, Pico heat on. Crash protection still not needed, no cast messages, trim is still 6, flaps 50 sat, and no cast messages again. Just click these through. Antalya Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ready for departure runway 36 center.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Antalya Tower, wind variable runway 36 center, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 36 center, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Thrust is set, 60 knots, 80, 90, rotate.
All aircraft be advised information Delta now current, QNH 1011.
Set flight level change. Let the autopilot take over. Let's do quickly. what's the idea?
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Antalya departure 126.9er.
Departure 126.9er, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Negative, Antalya departure on 126.9er.
Departure, hello, Cirrus Vision Jet Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 2,800 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Antalya departure. Good day, identified, climb to 13,000 feet.
Climbed 13,000 feet, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, thrust lever by the auto thrust. We will monitor it. Cabin altitude is rising. Mass protection not needed. Altimeter not yet. Let me just find out why is camera rotation not moving. It's so slow. Okay, we will not need the airport chart. Let's just erase it out. I'll the chart here as well. Oh, and by the way, all the traffic you can see is not by BeyondATC yet. I'm not part of the experimental group, so traffic is by FSLTL. And it's for flavor only. BeyondATC will not communicate with them, and they get in the way or something like that. We will just ignore them. I am looking forward to BeyondATC traffic injection, but that will be at a later date.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Ankara Control 127.85. Have a good day.
Center on 12785, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, bye bye. Antalya Center, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 10,600 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Ankara control identified, climb to flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. And that's also our cruising altitude. beyond 15,000 feet we can lose under throttle. So we can pick that one up on the checklist. Gas lever will be managed by the Alcatraz. And I don't think we will need nice protection in the cruising phase, and we will monitor, of course, our engine instruments. There is some traffic ahead at 15 miles, but we are already doing our right turn, so no conflict there. And according to our instruments, we will be landing in about an hour and 5 minutes. So I think it's safe now to use noise reduction. We don't need to listen to the engine. Oh, we don't need the landing lights. I don't know when and why the hops reset. I definitely did more than 15 hours in the Vision Jet. 12655. I do not forget 655.
At 10, temperature tree 2, dew point 20, QNH 1010, landing and departing runway 22C, transition level 110, numerous cranes in operation around Larnaca. Advise, on initial contact, you have information Delta. Larnaca Airport information Delta, 0922 Zulu, wind 185 at 10, temperature tree 2, dew point 20, QNH 1010,
So we are going to do Bon 1 Romeo, coming in at Bonac above 11,000. Yeah, that's actually the flight level 110. Then Daros over 9,000, Atlas over 6,000, Potesha at 5, Larnaca flyover at 4, runway is at 7, FAF at 1,500, P4 9er, or Foxtrot India 22. Let's see. It's a different plate. I guess that's because it's ILSX. Come on. Well, it's still called the same. LK501. .3. And while I was looking away, we have arrived at flight level 270. So we are now trying to speed up to Mach 5, 0.52. Which procedure have I? Just simple ILS runway 22. Should almost half an hour to top of this sun.
Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Nicosia radar 124.2, bye-bye.
124.2, Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet, goodbye. Nicosia radar, Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet, flight level 270. Nicosia radar, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, flight level 270.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Nicosia radar, radar contact.
"17 minutes to top up descent." I don't really like to fly over water. There's not really much to see. Okay, so we are doing 61 gallons an hour and we still have 114 left, so we could almost fly for 2 hours. However, we should be landing in half an hour, so we have plenty of reserve. And if we make this turn, then wind will probably get a little bit behind us. So we will have a little bit of help instead of holding us back, which will of course up the ground speed. a 25 knots of tailwind. That will help us enormously. Yep, we just got a new estimate at 10:20 UTC instead of 27. So 25 minutes from now. Also 11.5 minutes to double descent. Okay, I think that will go behind us. And the other one is really high, so it's descending. So it might be worth watching it. Can't see it though. Should be just behind the left wing, but
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Nicosia radar, expect Bone 1 Romeo, runway 22.
Expecting Bone 1 Romeo to runway 22, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. And 6 minutes to top of descent. We are quite on the worst course with that one. May pass behind us, but if BeyondATC was controlling it, or if it wasn't Watsim, one of us would get some kind of hold altitude or vectors or something. As it is, let's just watch. Closer and pass. Okay, 3.5 minutes.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Bone 1 Romeo, runway 22. Report ready for descent.
Bone 1 Romeo to runway 22 and we'll report ready for descent. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, descend to flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, 130. Let's go VS mode for now. Wow, a bit of wind shear. Okay, landing field 6 versus 7 won't complain. Ice protection will hardly be needed. And let's also activate VNAV. So if this 1000 will not be enough, then we can capture the glide slope. Altimeter later. Let's listen to the 80s. 12655.
52 Zulu, wind 185 at 10, temperature 32, dew point 19er, QNH 1010, landing and departing runway 22. Transition level 110, numerous cranes in operation around Larnaca. Advise, on initial contact, you have information echo. Larnaca Airport information echo, 0952 Zulu, wind 185 at 10, temperature 32, dew point 19, QNH 1010, landing and
not yet. Not yet. Okay, so we are 6 miles away from Bonac, which will start the Bonac 1 Romeo arrival. We do not yet have an approach set for us. We already have information echo on the 80s. We will see what we will get. My plans are made for vectors. And there's a plane right ahead of us, a lot lower than we are. Quite a lot lower.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1010.
10,000 feet at QNH 1010, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Larnaca approach 130.2.
Approach on 130.2, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Goodbye. Larnaca approach, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, information echo on board, flight level 145, descending 10,000 feet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet Larnaca approach, QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
Expecting vectors for ILS runway 22, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet and QNH 1010.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, descend to 7,000 feet.
Descend to 7,000 feet, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, so far so good. And I think it also is time to start slowing down. So let's do 210 for now.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend 5,000 feet, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, the airport should be just ahead. I don't yet see it, so I guess that's just on the side of that lake, maybe? I think it makes sense to do. Well, let's expect a bit of left turn sometime in the future. Let's say to 060.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, leave Oteza heading 055. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22.
Leave Oteza heading 055. Expect vectors to ILS runway 22. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn left heading 060. Descend to 7,000 feet, vectors for the approach.
Turn left heading 060, descend 7,000 feet and vectors for the approach. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, let's go activate vectors to final. Let's also slow down to 200 so we can go gears down. With that help, let's go to 190 because that's flaps 50 speed. I still guess the airport is about there. Let's go 185, which is definitely below 190 and flaps 50. Oh, and we should have changed. We did. I'm sorry. Seat and belts are secure. Approach was briefed. They are upright. Ice protection not needed. Lights. Thank you. Flaps 50. Airspeed 140. Let's go 150 for now. Also, the speedbacks landing or on. Yeah, that's the airport. Charlie X-ray 00.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn left heading 020.
Turn left heading 020. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn right, heading 035, descend to 5,000 feet.
Heading 035 and descend 5,000 feet. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, airspeed 140. Landing gear is already down. Cabin altitude is a bit high, but is slowly going down. Interestingly, cabin altitude is higher than we are. Weird. I guess we are doing some kind of a downwind lag. Maybe we should descend a bit quicker, although we are almost at 5,000 anyway.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, turn right, heading 115, descend to 4,000 feet.
Oh, come on. Turn right, heading 115 and descend to 4,000 feet. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, 9 miles from log 502, turn right, heading 175, maintain 1,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22.
Yeah, just going to...
Turn right, heading 175, 1,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 22, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet.
No, 17. Here we are turning final. Let's straighten out and then follow the glide path. If we have it, then let's use it. Okay, glide slope captured. And now we are going to go smoothly towards the runway.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, contact Larnaca Tower 121.2.
Tower on 121.2, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, goodbye. Larnaca Tower, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ILS 22 established.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, Larnaca Tower, wind 185 at 10, runway 22 cleared to land.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, so heading 220, missed approach was 2000. We are clear to land. We are still 7 miles out, so flaps will stay flaps 50 for a little while. Cabin pressure is still dropping, but not yet 0 psi, but it will be. Ice protection not needed, autopilot will need to go just a bit later. Let's go. Flaps full. Auto thrust off. And let's go autopilot off.
$500.
bit below. And drifting to the left.
Minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Just idle. Easy. We'll use the next exit.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, exit right at hotel.
Exit right at hotel. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Okay, it's Delta. No, we're not going hotel. I guess it's one of those. I have no downloaded handcrafted version of this airfield, so I guess it's different in sim that it is in real life.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Contact ground 119.4. Bye-bye.
Ground on 119.4. Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet. Bye. Okay, flaps up. Not going around. Ice protection not used. Probe heat can go off. Landing light not required. And brakes were checked. I'm holding the airplane with that. And
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, request taxi to company ramp.
Hotel Alpha Charlie Victor Juliet, ramp Golf 10 taxi via Delta Charlie.
yeah.
Ramp Golf 10 taxi via Delta, Charlie Hotel Alpha, Charlie Victor Juliet.
A flight director not needed anymore. Clear left. Clear right. And GA is to our right, so we will turn right. Okay, now there's a zero difference in the pressure. However, we will first make sure that idle thrust levers are idle, not used. Bleed. Bleeder off, oxygen master off, lights off, engine knob off, engine button pressed. So, welcome to Larnaca. I hope you enjoyed this flight in VR. It's been a bit rough on the landing, but it was still a nice flight. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and see you on our next flight. Goodbye!